Why are you looking for validation from anyone when you are eternally loved by me? What are you looking for? You have to learn the power of no. So when I was a kid, there was this advert that I loved to play on the television, and it was about a detergent, and there were two girls, both wearing the same dresses, but one person's dress just looked shinier, brighter, more beautiful than the other girl. And when she went back home, the mom wanted to wash her dress with the same detergent that they had been using before, and she said no, that she wanted the same detergent as her friend because she believed that it was that detergent that was going to make her dress shine bright as well. And the advert said that the mother used this new detergent and the dress became very bright. So that was the selling point for that, advert. Use this detergent, your dress will shine brighter. But sometimes we know that life is not like that, right? You have to learn the power of no. It is an active ingredient. You know what? It is an active detergent that you need in your everyday life. Can I be vulnerable with you? When I was growing up, I was such a people pleaser. I wanted people to like me. Why? Well, I had many reasons. One was because I was the last in the family of 5 kids. And so sometimes I could get overlooked at some important things that I wanted to say. Also, my parents were pastors, and I was expected to perform in a certain way that would continually please people, and I wanted to keep feeding off that energy. So I kept pleasing people and pleasing people and pleasing people to the detriment of my relationship with my family, my relationship with my friends, and my relationship with God. And it got to a point I was done. You know what? There's sometimes that you would think that the things that you're doing and how you're doing them, when it comes to human relations, is what is going to get you the desired results. I wish you. You know what really gets you the desired results? Being true to yourself. Knowing your boundaries. Knowing what you can take and what you cannot accept. Being honest with yourself that, this thing is not working for me. And telling everyone around that has an ear to listen that, guy, I am not doing this thing anymore because it doesn't pay me. It doesn't make me feel good about myself. It doesn't make me feel authentic. There was a time I had done this people-pleasing thing, and it backfired in my face. Big time. In fact, it backfired that people were talking about me in a negative way. And I went home that day and I was crying my eyes out, because I used to pride myself as being a very strong woman. I can't cry. More premium tears. I was crying. And then the Lord told me something. The Lord said, you are not a figment of anybody's imagination but my own. Why are you looking for validation from anyone when you are eternally loved by me? What are you looking for? I said, repeat that, sir. I did not hear you the first time. It's like my ear has wound. He said, let me say this again. And he has had to say it over and over and over. I am not the figment of anybody's imagination except God's own. And I am eternally loved and accepted by God. Period. Full stop. Nothing added. This brought me so much liberation that I stopped trying to please people. I had to learn to say no. At first, I would say no with jittery, with jittery vibrations in my body. I'll be like, I don't want to hurt anyone. I can't please anyone either. I can't please everybody. So some people will probably get upset because I used my active detergent called no to wash away validations that do not belong to me because they do not serve my purpose and they do not add value to my life. And then I discovered that no to someone else would mean that they respect me enough to know that I have boundaries and I have limitations, and I just choose not to do some things. I had to learn the power of no. For my family, for work. I mean, back then, I would be in the office till 9 o'clock. And I lived very far away. Imagine working in VI and living in Isolo. And then I'll be at work at 9 to get home at what time? To get back to the office. When I broke down, not had small malaria, I was in the hospital for 4 weeks. My doctor looked at me point blank and said, young lady, you will die before your prime if you do not learn to pace yourself. I said, but my office, they need me. He said, tell them no. So I hope you learned something today. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for listening, not coming. Well, let me see. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to follow, like, or share on all our social media platforms. Until I come your way again next time. Shalom. God bless you.